Why hello there everybody, it is I, Super Paul Games, and welcome to Star Wars Rebellion, or it's otherwise known as Star Wars Supremacy if you grew up in the UK and Ireland. I don't know why I had different names in different regions. They used to do that back in the day. Maybe it's because in Star Wars, most of the bad guys have British accents? I don't know. So they figured the people in the UK would want to be like, Supreme! Whereas in America we're like, Rebels, hell yes. This game came out in 1998. This is my favorite Star Wars strategy game. Probably not my favorite Star Wars game altogether, but whatever. So let's get into it. Obviously, it's going to be the Rebel versus the Empire. We're going to be the Rebels. They're not my favorite, but it's fun. So we're going to pick the biggest galaxy size we can. And then we're going to pick the hardest difficulty, Expert. Look at those giant metal balls. Sometimes you need to have some giant metal balls, son. So let's do it.
I am C-3PO Human-Cyborg Relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2. We have prepared a report on the current state of the galaxy. As you can see on the Galactic Information display, the galaxy is in a state of turmoil. Our recent destruction of the Death Star has drawn many core systems to the Alliance cause. However, as you can see, many systems still remain loyal to the Empire. Several of the core systems are controlled by the Empire because the planets are garrisoned by Imperial troops. Those systems would join us, but the presence of Imperial troops makes that difficult. There are many systems along the rim of the galaxy which are little known to us or to the Empire. These systems would make excellent bases for our forces. We currently have two bases in the galactic rim. One of these bases is on the fourth moon of the planet Yavin, which you can see indicated here. This is the base from which our fighters launched to destroy the Death Star. I should point out to you that the Empire now knows that we have a base on Yavin. R2 has calculated the odds that the Empire will attack Yavin shortly at almost 1-to-1. Perhaps we should evacuate that base. Our other base is here. This is the location of the Alliance headquarters. Alliance intelligence believes that the Empire does not know the location of our headquarters at this time. Fortunately, our headquarters can be transferred to another system if you feel that it is threatened. You should remember that the loss of our headquarters would be a terrible blow to the Alliance. I'm sure you recall the location of the Imperial capital here on Coruscant. This is the most significant system in the Empire. This is the location of Emperor Palpatine's palace. If we could take Coruscant, that would take us a long way toward defeating the Empire. Our fleet has been dispersed after the Battle of Yavin and is now outnumbered by the Imperial fleet. I suggest we begin a shipbuilding program to strengthen our fleet. There are also troops, fighters, and system defenses located with each of our bases, as well as some facilities located on the core systems which are loyal to us. The President of the Alliance, Mon Mothma, is located here with the Alliance headquarters. Intelligence indicates that the Empire has targeted her. The capture of the President would be a significant loss to the Alliance. Our sources also indicate that Imperial agents are searching for Luke Skywalker. We know that Master Luke's abilities with the Force will make him a prime target for the Empire. Losing Master Luke would mean that our best chance for victory would be lost. I'm sure I don't need to remind you about Emperor Palpatine and his evil henchman Darth Vader. They are the leadership of the Empire. If they could be captured, it would be a severe blow to the Empire. That ends my briefing. I hope you enjoyed it. We are ready for your orders. And might I add, good luck, and may the Force be with you.
Thanks, C-3PO. My first order is shut the fuck up. Alright, we're gonna slow down time. We're gonna go to very slow. It's kind of like an RTS game, is time always has to be running. Look at it, he's got a robo-boner. I'm happy to see you, R2. Alright, this part of the episode, there's going to be a fair amount of exposition. C-3PO just threw a bunch at you. I'm going to throw a little more at you. There won't be any more after this episode, and this whole episode won't be that way. It's just there's a little bit of a learning curve to the game. If you look at these, like, collection of white dots, these are basically little, I don't know, what you call them, little star clusters. So if we click on one, we can see the different planets. Here's Coruscant, Avram. Each of these would be like in a different little solar system. These inner ones are the core worlds. These outer ones are the Outer Rim. So if you want to move from like Coruscant to Belmora, sorry about that. It's not that far because they're all in the same little star cluster. But if you wanted to move from Coruscant to, let's say, Yavin, it would take a very long time because you're going from a core world way out to an Outer Rim planet. This takes place after the Battle of Yavin from the A New Hope. So it means that the first Death Star was recently destroyed here, but the Empire knows we were here, so they're going to send a fleet there to kick the crap out of us very soon. If we look at the big map, planets that are green, the green dots represent planets that the Empire controls. The red dots are ones we control, the blue ones are neutral ones, and the white ones are unexplored ones. So if we click on here, you can say we own Commodore. They own almost everything else here. The size of the dot makes a difference too. The bigger the dot, it means the more support you have for your cause. So here you can see in the Corellian system, there's a big red dot and a big green dot. So the big red dot, we own Commodore, and this is the support line right here. The more red it is, the more it supports the rebellion. The more green, like Vagrant here, the more it supports the Empire. Blue is when they're in between. In this case, Corellia has a pretty big dot, but it's green. The reason that is they support the rebellion, but they're occupied by the Empire. So if we click on here, we can't see it, but they're trooper regiments. They're basically Imperial troops there that are keeping the people down. If we could get rid of them, we might be able to start a rebellion there. And that's the big key for us. As we're on the hardest difficulty, the Empire is going to have better troops than us. They're going to have better major ships. We're going to be outgunned everywhere. But the one thing we do have that's better is we're going to have better personnel. It's a little tougher on the bigger difficulties like this, though, because we don't start off with a lot of people. If we could get rid of the troops there that are occupying Corellia, they would start a rebellion, and then they join us, and things that happen in a sector like this affect all the other planets. So if Corellia joined us, every other planet would like us a little bit more. And sometimes that can start a domino effect, where like Corellia might join us, and then Duros might, and then Talus might, or they might get close. The other way to get people to join you is if they're neutral, to send a diplomat there, and we'll get into that very shortly, or to just conquer them. If you look at the planet here, we'll use Commodore. If you look at that top line, that's energy. You want a bunch of these. White means you have, well, the total amount here is how many energy units you have to allocate, and those are for buildings. White means you're using them, blue means you're not. So we can click on here for buildings. We have a shipyard here, and these. We have mines and refineries. Mines and refineries basically work is for every pairing of one mine and one refinery, you get space bucks. Here are how many mines we have and refineries, well, relative to each other. And this is how many space bucks we have. So that's how we make more money. If you click here, here are other buildings in that there's a planetary shield here. And we have some troops here. And in the upper right, that shows there's a fleet there. Fleet number 2. We can rename our fleets and our ships anything you want. So if there's a ship name you want, suggest it. If I like it, I'll use it. I might be a little bit ahead because I'll probably record a bunch of these at once. The other thing that's very key, well, victory conditions. For the Empire to win, they have to destroy our headquarters. Here's our headquarters right now on Daor. It's down here. They need to capture the president, Mon Mothma. We're going to send her on our first mission here. We're going to have her recruit some more people for the rebellion. Yeah, shut up and do it. And then the other person they need to capture is Luke Skywalker. If they capture those 2 people and destroy our headquarters, they win the game, we lose. For us to win the game, we've got to go conquer Coruscant, the Imperial capital, and then we've got to capture Emperor Palpatine, and we've got to capture Darth Vader. So hopefully I explained everything. If not, we'll find out. This is what day we're on, basically. So what we need to do is move things quickly. Here in Yavin, the Empire knows we're there, so we want to move everything out. And we want to find out where we want to go. We want to find a planet, a system, that has a planet that likes us, but is occupied by the Empire. Oh man, this is not good here. The reason this isn't good is because all these blue neutral places and all these green Empire places. So this, the Sluis sector, I don't know why I'm saying sex, why not? Because it was Robo-Boner time. That does not look like a strong place. But here you can see the big green dot, meaning Freitas, they're afraid of us. They like us, but they are controlled by the rebellion, or not the rebellion, the Empire, because there are troops there. We can't see them yet because of Fog of War. So what we're going to want to do, let's see, fleet number 4 is escort carrier. That's like a aircraft carrier for fighters. Quorum. All right, let's look at these. These are the other important buildings. They're construction facilities. Those are to build other buildings. Troop training facilities to build troops. And shipyards. If you have more in one region, they build things faster. So we're going to build some construction facilities here. We can only build 2 maximum. The reason being, as you can see there, we only have 2 little blue dots of energy left. Let's look at Wisterol. Bilbringi. What we're looking for right now is shipyards or construction facilities. There's a quicker way to do this, but I'm lazy. Alright, we can build some troops here. We're going to do that. Let us build... Oh, do you want infiltrators? Infiltrators are the Alliance's elite commandos. They are able to enter and sabotage even the most heavily guarded Imperial installations. Infiltrators can be utilized to abduct enemy personnel or rescue captured Alliance personnel. We want those later on. Special forces like these guys are going to be very important. Guerrillas, Alliance guerrilla cells have been the nemesis of many Imperial governors, spreading insurrection and revolt where they go. The Alliance has effectively used guerrilla troops to start uprising in many Imperial-controlled worlds. Guerrillas can be used to suppress unrest on planets controlled by the Alliance. So if we controlled a planet, like we took it over, but they didn't like us, we could use them. Actually, we're going to build some infiltrators. And then we're going to build... Oh, dear. I want some shipyards. We really need a shipyard here. So we're going to build some shipyards in this area. We're going to build 3, because you can see there's 3 little energy points there in Rishi. Right now, we do not have much of a fleet to protect us. So this is in the Farfin sector. I want these places to go our way. So let's see, what's fleet number 1? Ooh, we actually have a real fleet here. Did we move either of these? Alright, we're going to move this fleet here. And then we're going to move the fleet from Yavin to Rishi 2. The reason I want to do that is we're going to try and build some star shipyards there, and that'll repair things that are injured. So you can see by the little blue jets here, we have 2 fleets coming here to rendezvous. Fleet number 1 will be there on day 32. That's the one coming from Yavin. It's going to take a while. Fleet number 5 coming from up north will be there on day 15 because that's all within the same sector. Now I got to decide what we want to do next. Alright, so we have Mon Mothma trying to recruit people here in our headquarters. I'm not too worried about the Outer Rim right now. So we want it... Farfin sector is going to be the first sector we want to make a big push for. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Han Solo and have him take everybody with him. If people travel with Han Solo, they go fast. I could have sent them with the fleet, but they go slower. But because he's got the Millennium Falcon, he gets a bonus... where he goes faster than normal. Gotta go fast. So let's do a confirmed move to Rishi. So he's gonna take everybody with him on the Falcon there. I don't know if you saw, but Chewie's there, Princess Leia, Luke, Jan Donadan, Crix Medine. You might remember him from, what's the game? I forget. There was another game he was in. And of course, the great Wedge Antilles. Oh, we also have a Y-Wing probe here. Prepare to get probed. So we're going to send that on a mission to go research. Not research.
Can only be deployed to a system we control.
Oh, I know, mission, sorry. A reconnaissance mission. To check out this planet here next to Yavin. We are basically abandoning Yavin right now because we know that the oh, I should have thrown these guys on the fleet. They can come here separately because we know the Empire is going to be on the way, and we can't stand up to the Imperial fleet. All right, so we've got these little areas worked on right now. We have nothing for here. What about up here in Wartandel? We have a fleet with one Corellian corvette with Lando on it. Hell yeah. He's the Mando, if you didn't know. What do we got there? A shipyard. And some army regiments. Alright, Lando, what are you good at? Ooh, right here, Belfron. Oh, the problem with this, though... Okay, Belfron likes us, but they're occupied by Imperial troops. I want to take that, but all we have is a Corellian corvette, meaning if they have any kind of space stuff here, we get our ass kicked. But you know what, Lando, we're going to make you the Admiral of the Fleet, which is one ship. We're going to look at him a second. These are his stats. Each guy has different stats. Diplomacy, espionage, combat, leadership. And he can do research, so we want to be careful we don't lose him, because he can die. We're going to have you guys go to Belfron. There's probably going to be guys there, but we're going to just check it out anyway. Worst case scenario, we should be able to run. He is in a Corellian corvette. We have nothing here in Sheshawina, where Coruscant is the capital of the Empire. In the Corellian sector, we've got a fleet. We have a transport ship. That's not so good. And, oh man, there's nothing here. We do have a shipyard. We're going to start building X-Wings. Just as many X-Wings as we can. That's the one thing we have. Like, the Empire's really good at Imperial ships, you know, Star Destroyers. The one thing we're good at is fighters. So anywhere we can, we're going to build fighters. Man, it could be a better start. I'll say that much. Alright, and then we're going to look here in the Fakers system, where all the Fakers live. Alright, no buildings there I care about. No buildings there I care about. There is a construction facility there. So why don't we have you build more construction facilities? As many as we can to max out that region. We got Bothan spies there. This is not very good. What are you good at, Tura? Well, she's good at espionage and combat, but that's usually pretty worthless by oneself. Is she any good at diplomacy? Because we could send her to a neutral planet to, try and... Ooh, no, 29. She's like, you got an ugly kid! Alright, Tura, you just wait there for now. So we're looking right now at personnel. I want to see if there are any other idle personnel. She should be idle. Yep, everybody else is on mission or moving. Not bad. Man. You're going to see before too long, though, that a bunch of these planets are going to start turning green. I wish we would have been closer to Corellia, but we always start out here in Yavin. Probably speed that up a little bit. I think it's day 12 when all of our guys are going to show up. Oh, crap. Where were they? Oh, I sent them all to Rishi. I'm such a good president of the rebellion. Once we can get a foothold, too, where we can take over an entire sector, then hopefully we can start pumping out, you know, ships and construction things, and then being able to have a fleet worthy of fighting someone. In the meantime, we just have to basically avoid any fights, well, any toe-to-toe fights with the Empire. Alright, come on, get there. Wait, what day are you guys gonna get there? I thought you said the 12th. Come on, Han Solo, we're waiting on you. Oh, day 18. Apparently I don't know numbers.
R2 indicates that a manufacturing message has been received.
Alright, so infiltrators have been deployed to Rishi. That is great! Damn, I want these guys out in other places, though. Where else could we use them? We could use some here in Farker. We could use definitely some in Corellia. But they would almost need a leader with them, like a great general or something. Come on, Han Solo, hurry up. Then the fun begins.
There is a message from one of our fleets indicating it has dropped out of hyperspace and has arrived at its destination.
Alright, I'm going to turn C-3PO off. The reason I'm doing this is sometimes, it's an older game, so sometimes he'll talk over other action. Like, sometimes Luke Skywalker will be like, I don't know. I'm going to go train with Yoda. And then they have the little cutscene where there's talking and you can't hear them because C-3PO is like, I saw a ship today. You're like, C-3PO. So, the 4th Fleet and the 5th Fleet are here. They're going to join up. Brent Darlin is there. What are you good at? Combat and leadership. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have the infiltrators join you, Bren. We're going to have the Y-Wing join you. These can't because you can see the little ion trails. They are flying into there. And then we're going to have the 4th Fleet. We're going to move to Frentis. Oh, should we wait for Han? No, we're going to go now. Time is of the essence. We do not have forever to wait. Because the Empire is not going to wait. The other thing we have to watch out, too, for is, though he probably won't be close to us, is Darth Vader. Because right now, Darth Vader can kick the crap out of any of our guys. Alright, battle at Balfron! This is Lando Calrissian with his Corellian Corvette against a TIE Fighter! We can win that! We better win that one. So we're going to take command.
The fleet is ready, Admiral. What are your orders?
Alright, our orders are... Where the hell's our ship? Okay, there's the Corellian Corvette. We're going to zoom down in there. And we're just going to tell him to attack any fighters.
Task Force 1 acknowledges mission assignment.
Since this is an older game from 1998, the camera controls are a little clunky. So somewhere... There he is! Come on, Lando, destroy that TIE Fighter! Suck it, TIE Fighter! I like how Task Force 1 is literally one ship. Nope, sorry about that. Might as well show this off is,
Task Force 1 reporting. Target destroyed. All Imperial ships have...
Alright, we want it before I can show this stuff off. I'll do it in the next time we have a fight, you know. But either way, we won the battle at Balfron. Let's move it really slow. Where was Balfron again? Here? No. Here? Shit, I don't remember. No, it was up here. So now that we're sieging this place, we can see what is down here. They like us here in Balfron, but the reason they're part of the Empire is there's 4 Imperial Army regiments. There's not much we can do about it, though, because they have planetary shields defending them. I could have Lando try and take a planetary shield out. There's a strong chance he's going to get caught or killed. I'm going to have to think that over. Well, everybody, I'll see you all next time, and maybe we'll have Lando go attack, and Han Solo and his buddies should be here in the Farfin system, probably at the very beginning of the next episode. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.